Okay, let's cut the crap.
Let's do it.
We are not here today to talk about some, polite, elevated, metaphorical drama where everyone whispers in corridors and the monster is just like a shadow in the corner. We are absolutely not doing that.
Not today.
We are here to talk about bugs. We are here to talk about skin. We are here to talk about the absolute visceral nightmare that is the 2025 horror thriller, The Mother of Flies.
Oh, man. Just saying the title gives me the creeps.
Right. And I'm going to be honest with you right out of the gate. If you have a weak stomach, if the sound of buzzing makes you twitch, or if you just ate lunch,
don't do it.
You might want to pause this, go for a walk, maybe rethink your life choices, and come back when you're empty.
Seriously.
Because this movie, it is nasty, it is raw, it is unfiltered.
It really is. And it's interesting because we often throw around the term body horror pretty loosely these days. You know?
Totally.
We slap it on anything with a bit of gore or like a broken bone. But The Mother of Flies, it earns that label. It wears it like a badge of honor. Directed by Elena Vasquez, this film is not interested in your comfort.
Not at all.
It's interested in your revulsion.
Elena Vasquez woke up and chose violence with this one.
She really did.
Serious violence.
And it's a specific kind of violence. It's intimate. We have to talk about Mia Gonzalez, who plays the lead, Dr. Sophia Reyes.
Oh, she's incredible.
She gives a performance that is just exhausting to watch in the best possible way. She anchors this entire thing.
She looks like she hasn't slept in a decade. You can feel the caffeine withdrawals just coming off the screen.
Exactly. And that exhaustion is so key to the genre blend here. You have the psychological terror, the breakdown of the family, the gaslighting, the maniac colliding head-on with extreme, wet, squelching body horror. It's like if David Cronenberg's The Fly had a baby with Ari Aster's Hereditary.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
And then that baby was left to rot in the Texas sun for 3 days.
That is a terrifying image, and yet completely accurate. The premise sounds simple on paper, doesn't it? It's a slow burn nightmare. You've got an entomologist, Dr. Reyes, who brings home a specimen jar from a research trip. Standard setup.
So classic.
But this jar ruins her life. It ruins everything.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate don't bring work home with you cautionary tale.
It takes that trope to the most horrific extreme imaginable. And look, before we really get into the slime and the grime of it all, and we are going to get into it.
Oh, we are.
I have to say this. We could describe the sounds and the plot, but the visuals in this film are a whole other beast.
For sure.
If you are listening to this and you're thinking, man, I need to see exactly how gross this gets, or if you just love this kind of twisted, dark content, you need to do yourself a favor.
Do it.
Go to YouTube right now and subscribe to the Dread Den channel.
Yes.
They are covering the stuff that other channels are too scared to touch. They have a visual breakdown of the creature effects we're about to discuss that is absolutely stomach-turning.
It's gnarly.
So if you want the visuals to match the nightmare we're about to describe, Dread Den is where you need to be.
Seriously, go check them out. But, okay, let's get into the film itself. Let's start with the setup.
The beginning.
Because what Vasquez does brilliantly is she establishes this sense of normalcy that is already rotting from the inside out.
Yeah.
It's not a sudden shock, it's a slow decay.
Right, and what starts with the sensory experience, the opening imagery sets the tone perfectly.
Yeah.
You don't even see anything at first.
Nope. Black screen.
Just a black screen.
Okay.
But you hear it, that sound, that buzzing.
It's so loud, it's not like a normal fly buzzing around your head.
No.
It sounds like it's inside the microphone. It sounds like it's in your headphones.
That's the sound domain team working overtime. They layered the sound of actual houseflies with, I believe, the sound of electrical arc ticking and slightly slowed down bees.
Wow.
It creates this frequency that just sets your teeth on edge. It's diegetic and non-diegetic at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a character in the movie. It builds like a swarm in the distance before you even know what you're looking at.
And boom, we cut to rural Texas. It's the golden hour. The lighting is gorgeous, that warm yellow light.
Beautiful cinematography.
But the house is a wreck. It's dilapidated. It's isolated. You immediately get this contrast between the beautiful setting and this rotting structure.
It feels sweaty.
It does. You can feel the humidity.
Which is a visual metaphor right off the bat.
Yeah.
The rot is hidden in plain sight, illuminated by beautiful light.
Mm-hmm.
And then we meet Dr. Sophia Reyes. She's pulling up in this old pickup truck. She's returning from a trip, and she looks shattered.
Absolutely broken.
And she's clutching this specimen jar like it's the Holy Grail.
And inside the jar, you can see them. these tiny black flies hatching way too
Oh,
fast.
they're way too fast.
We get this voiceover from Sophia about insect life cycles, and she drops this hint about her mother's recent mysterious death. So immediately, this isn't just about bugs.
No.
It's about grief.
It's always about grief in these movies, isn't it?
It really is.
But here, the grief is tangible. It's buzzing. We see the family dynamic inside the house. You've got Marco, the husband, played by Javier Ruiz.
Yeah.
He's a mechanic, quiet guy.
Yeah, seems like a good dude.
And their 8-year-old daughter, Lily.
The dinner scene. Oh, God, the dinner scene.
Okay, let's talk about it.
This is where the creeping dread really kicks in. They're sitting there trying to have a normal family meal, small talk about school, work,
Yeah.
but the vibe is off.
It's the intrusion of the abnormal into the domestic sanctuary. A fly lands on the food. It lands right on the mashed potatoes.
And Sophia swats it away. It seems insignificant,
Right.
but the sound of the swat, it's too loud. It cracks through the room like a gunshot. And then Lily starts scratching.
That's the moment. Mommy, my arm itches!
And you see it, just a small red mark.
And that's where the unease settles in.
Yeah.
Because we know what's in that jar. We know Sophia is obsessed with these things.
Mm-hmm.
And now, the subject of her obsession has breached the perimeter of the dinner table.
It is so fucked up when horror invades safe spaces like that. We aren't talking about a monster hiding in a spooky closet or down in a dark basement. At least not yet.
No, not yet.
We are talking about the dinner plate. It's right there where you eat. It violates the one place you're supposed to be safe and nourished.
That's what makes it visceral. It violates the safety of the home immediately.
Yeah.
It's not a threat from the outside breaking in. It's a threat that was brought inside and is now sitting on the food.
Yeah.
And looking at the lighting in this scene, Vasquez keeps Marco in the shadows a bit, while Sophia is under this harsh overhead kitchen light.
Oh, good catch.
It emphasizes her guilt, her exposure. She brought this here.
By minute 5, Sophia is tucking Lily in, and that red mark is still there. The screen fades to black, and we just see a single fly crawling across the lens.
Ugh, that shot.
That is such a ballsy shot, just reminding you, we are watching you. It makes you want to wipe your screen.
It breaks the fourth wall in a subtle way.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the viewer feel unclean. It implies the infestation isn't just in the movie, it's on the medium itself.
Okay, let's move to the science and the screw-up.
The details.
We jump to the next morning. Sophia's in her home lab, and she's looking at the jar. These things are multiplying like crazy.
It's insane.
And this isn't just movie magic. The script goes hard on the biology here.
It does. This is where we get the lore dump, but it feels organic because she's logging notes.
Right.
She calls them mother flies. It's a fictional species she discovered. The terrifying part is the life cycle. One queen infects a host. Eggs hatch in hours, and they adapt to the host's biology.
Ugh.
But it's worse than that. According to her notes on screen, the metabolic rate of the host actually spikes.
What does that mean?
The larvae don't just eat flesh, they repurpose the host's caloric intake.
That is disgusting. So they are basically stealing the host's energy to grow.
Exactly. Adaptation is a scary word when you're talking about parasites.
Yeah.
It implies intelligence, or at least efficient biological programming. Sophia notes that the incubation is hyper-accelerated, similar to a botfly but on steroids.
Marco leaves for work, kisses her goodbye, but you can feel the tension. He brings up her obsession.
He does.
He mentions that ever since her mom died, she's been fixated on bugs. He thinks it's grief. He doesn't realize it's impending doom.
And that's the tragedy of Marco. He's looking at this through a psychological lens. My wife is grieving. She's hyper-focused on her work.
He's trying to be a good husband.
He's trying to be rational. He thinks he's in a domestic drama about loss. But he's in a creature feature.
Exactly. And poor Lily. She wakes up, and that red mark is now a bump.
A noticeable bump.
We get a quick montage of her at school. She's at recess, and she just drops, collapses, clutching her stomach.
And this leads to the doctor visit scene, which I think is one of the most infuriating scenes in the movie.
Oh, it made my blood boil.
Oh, absolutely. Sophia rushes her to the doctor. The doctor looks at this giant, angry red bump and goes, yeah, it looks like a bug bite. Put some cream on it.
It is absolute bullshit.
It is. It's total bullshit. But it's a very specific kind of bullshit that resonates with a lot of people.
Yeah.
It touches on this theme of medical gaslighting. Specifically, mothers not being believed when they say something is wrong with their child.
Exactly.
Sophia is a scientist. She's an entomologist. She knows bugs. She's telling this guy, this isn't a normal bite. Look at the inflammation ring. And this doctor is just condescendingly patting her on the head.
dismissing her intuition and her actual expertise.
Yeah.
He looks at her like she's a hysterical woman, not a frantic mother with a PhD. It makes you want to reach through the screen and shake him. You just know if Marco had brought her in, the reaction might have been different.
Probably. It establishes that Sophia is alone. The institutions that are supposed to help medicine science are failing her.
Yeah.
She is the only one who can solve this, which leads to the hubris we see later.
But back at the house, things are escalating. Minute 8, the jump scare, the damn jar.
The jar, of course.
Sophia is in the lab. She's exhausted, shaking. She drops it.
Yeah.
Swarm bursts out. It's chaos. The sound is deafening. She manages to clean most of it up with a vacuum and bug spray, but we see it. Just one. It escapes into the vents, and the camera follows it into the darkness of the HVAC system.
And that's all it takes. One queen. That's the rule of the hive.
By minute 10, Lily's bump is swelling. Sophia is tucking her in, whispering this lullaby her mother used to sing.
The buzzing is getting louder.
Sophia starts doing research, looking up folklore about mother flies being omens of death. She calls a colleague who tells her, hey, that species might be way more aggressive than we thought.
No shit, Sherlock. We could have told you that.
Yeah, we're a little past that point, buddy.
The tension is rationing up because the information gap is closing for Sophia, but widening for Marco.
Right.
She's realizing the danger. He's just seeing a stressed wife who broke a jar.
Then we get to dinner again. Lily refuses to eat. She pushes her plate away. She looks gray, and she says, I'm full inside.
That line, I'm full inside. That is horrifying phrasing. It suggests a physical fullness, not a lack of appetite.
It makes my skin crawl. Marco gets mad, thinks Sophia is distracting her, brings up the work thing again. But then, minute 12, the sink scene.
Oh, boy.
This is where the movie goes from creepy to, oh my God.
This is the turning point. This is the point of no return.
Lily runs to the bathroom. She's gagging. Sophia runs after her. Lily vomits into the sink. And it's not. It's not dinner. It's not bile.
It's movement.
It's larvae. Writhing, pale little maggots swimming in the fluid in the sink.
Yeah.
And the sound design here, the wet plop, the squelching, it triggers that gag reflex immediately.
It's revolting.
Yeah.
And visually, the contrast of the white sink, the yellow bile, and the pale translucent larvae.
Yeah.
It's a masterpiece of gross out effects.
It is nasty. I mean, holy shit.
Shit is right.
If that happened to my kid, I don't even know what I'd do. Burn the house down immediately, grab the kid and run.
Sophia panics, but she does something interesting here. She hides it.
Yeah.
She washes it down the drain before Marco can see.
Why? Why hide it? That's the part that drives me crazy.
Because she knows. She takes a sample to the microscope and confirms it. The larvae are from the flies.
Okay.
The escaped fly laid eggs on Lily. If she tells Marco, hey, I brought home a bug that impregnated our daughter with maggots, the marriage is over, the cops are called, she loses everything.
Right.
She thinks she can fix it. It's the scientist's hubris again. She thinks, I broke this, I can fix this.
So she injects Lily with this experimental serum she has in the lab. She's whispering, I'm sorry. But it's too late. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a mullet hole.
It's always too late in these movies. And that decision to hide the truth is what seals their fate.
So let's talk about the infestation, the family breakdown.
Yeah.
The house basically becomes a quarantine zone.
Yep.
Sophia starts taking up the vents. She's manic. She's using duct tape, plastic sheeting.
And from Marco's perspective,
Yeah.
his wife is snapped. She's taping vents. She's locking their daughter in her room. He thinks she is projecting her trauma regarding her mother's death onto Lily. He doesn't see the bugs yet because they are in the walls, in the vents.
And this is where the viewer, get really pissed off.
Get pissed off.
Because we know the truth. We know Lily is literally rotting alive in that room, and Marco is standing in the hallway arguing about therapy.
It's tragic, dramatic irony. You hate him for stopping her, but you understand why he's doing it.
I guess.
He's trying to protect his daughter from what he thinks is an abusive, mentally unstable mother. He's a good dad in the wrong genre.
That's a great way to put it. But the escalation is rapid now. Flies start appearing in the kitchen. There's a swarm in the basement.
Yeah.
And then minute 19, the bedroom scene.
This is a hard watch. If you have trypophobia, the fear of clusters of holes, this is where you cover your eyes.
Lily screams. It's this blood-curdling scream that tears through the house. Sophia and Marco run in. Lily is on the bed. And those bumps on her arms, they aren't bumps anymore.
They're hatcheries.
They burst. Just pop, pop, pop. and tiny flies release into the air. It's not just one or two, it's dozens.
It's the skin becoming a nest. The barrier between self and other is completely dissolved.
Sophia slams the door and vacuum seals the room. Marco is standing there and he finally sees it.
He sees it.
He sees the horror. He can't deny it anymore. The look on Javier Ruiz's face, it's pure broken reality.
The reality crashes down on him. His daughter is host. Everything he thought was happening, the grief, the mental illness was wrong. The monster is real.
They try to leave. They grab Lily, wrapped in a blanket. They run to the car. We have to get to the hospital.
Logical move.
But the flies, they are everywhere outside now. They cover the car windows.
It's completely claustrophobic. You can't see out. Just a black, buzzing mass against the glass.
It's a siege. Nature is laying siege to them.
And the way Vasquez shoots this inside the car, it's tight, handheld, shaky. You feel trapped with them.
They get to the ER. Minute 23, and again, the doctors, they dismiss it as a rash.
Until she convulses.
She starts seizing on the table, and she vomits more larvae. Just gallons of it. It's uncontrolled.
And this is where the helplessness sets in. Sophia realizes the medical establishment cannot help them.
No.
It's biological, but it's alien to them. They're trying to treat a virus or a bacteria, but this is a macro-parasite infestation.
Yeah.
She has to steal supplies, gauze, sedatives, and they flee.
Nowhere is safe. That's
Right.
the feeling. You can't go home. You can't go to the hospital. You are trapped in this nightmare.
Which brings us to section 4, the siege and the sacrifice. They're back at the house, which is a terrible idea, by the way, but they have nowhere else to go. The car is compromised.
Sophia's in scientist mode. She dissects one of the flies she smashed. She realizes they respond to sound,
Right.
specifically her voice. That lullaby she was humming, it calms them, it hypnotizes them.
It establishes a connection, a maternal connection between Sophia and the swarm. They recognize her as a mother figure, or at least the sound of the mother.
Marco. Poor Marco. We saw him get bitten earlier during the escape. We knew it was coming.
The foreshadowing was heavy. He was scratching his neck in the car.
The power goes out.
Of course it does.
So now we are in flashlights, darkness, and that constant buzzing sound. Marco is fighting them off with bug spray, which is like trying to put out a forest fire with a water pistol.
It's pathetic, really. It's futile. And it emphasizes how outmatched they are.
And then the death scene. Listen, I have seen a lot of horror movies. I have seen limbs chopped off, heads exploding. But this was fucked up.
It's the invasion of the body orifices that makes it so disturbing. It's the loss of bodily autonomy.
The flies swarm him. They don't just bite him, they go in. They fly into his mouth when he screams. They fly into his ears. You see him gagging, choking on them. And then the skin.
The larvae incubation period seems to have accelerated, or perhaps the sheer volume of them triggered a reaction.
Yeah.
But they erupt.
They burst out of his skin everywhere, his face, his arms. He is literally turning into a nest in real time. It is absolutely fucked up. You see the skin rippling, tearing.
And in his final moments, amidst that agony, he makes a choice.
Yeah.
He realizes he is lost. He sees Sophia and Lily cowering.
Yeah.
He sacrifices himself. He draws the swarm away, screaming, stumbling into the darkness so they can escape out the back.
It's heartbreaking. He spent the first half of the movie denying it and the second half dying from it.
It's a redemption of sorts, but a gruesome one. He finally accepts the reality, but the price of that acceptance is his life.
Before we move on to what happens after Marco's death, because it somehow gets worse,
It does get worse.
I want to remind you again. If hearing about larvae erupting from a man's face makes you think, I need to see how the hell they filmed that, then you are a sick puppy and you need to join the club.
For sure.
Subscribe to the Dread Den channel on YouTube. They break down the visuals of this scene frame by frame. The prosthetics, the CGI blending, the gallons of slime. It is gnarly. Check it out.
Definitely. The practical effects team deserves an award for that scene alone. It's textured. You can almost smell it.
Okay, section 5, the cabin and the truth. Sophia and Lily are in the truck. Sophia is driving through the night. She's manic. She's explaining to Lily that the flies are mommy's work come alive.
Which is a terrible thing to tell your traumatized child. Hey, sweetie, the thing's eating you. I made them.
It's awful. She's trying to normalize the horror. It's a coping mechanism. She's trying to reframe it as science rather than apocalypse.
They arrive at this abandoned cabin.
Yeah.
It was Sophia's mother's old research spot.
Which brings us full circle to the generational trauma. The location itself is the womb of this disaster.
Totally.
Sophia starts digging through her mother's journals. And here comes the lore reveal, the twist.
The flies weren't just a discovery. They were engineered.
Sophia's mom played God. We see the journal entries. She was trying to create a species that could cure aging using insect regeneration properties.
Right.
She thought if she could harness the rapid cell growth of the larvae, she could stop human decay. But instead, she made a bioweapon.
The flies mutated. They didn't stop decay. They weaponized it.
And we get that flashback of Sophia as a child witnessing these experiments. It recontextualizes Sophia's entire life.
Yeah.
She grew up in this lab. She grew up with this madness. She didn't just stumble upon the jar. She went back for it.
But the real horror is happening in the other room. Lily. She turns to Sophia and says, I hear the mother.
Ugh, chills.
She's not just a host anymore. She's becoming a conduit. The swarm mind is taking over.
She's connected to the queen inside her. Lily attacks Sophia, her own daughter, and Sophia. She has to fight back. She subdues her. And then she sees it, a larva burrowing near the spine.
Oh, no.
She has to extract it from her own child.
Yeah.
She pulls a maggot out of her daughter's flesh with tweezers. Close up. The skin stretches. It snaps back.
Symbolism here is potent. The grandmother created the monster that is now consuming the granddaughter.
Yeah.
The mother, Sophie, is caught in the middle, trying to surgically remove the sins of the past. But you can't cut out trauma. It's in the blood.
That is deep, but also it's just really gross. I was gagging.
It is both. And that's why it works. It's high concept and lowbrow horror at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. Section 6. The climax. Filicide and fire.
Filicide,
Yeah.
the killing of one's own child. It's the ultimate taboo in storytelling and in life.
Sophia realizes Lily is gone. She is the hive now. She is the queen. They find Marco's body outside, by the way. He's been turned into a nest structure.
Oh, that shot.
Just a hollowed-out husk buzzing with flies. It looks like a wasp nest shaped like a man.
Pure nightmare fuel. It shows the efficiency of the species. They don't waste anything.
Sophia sets a trap. She uses the lullaby, which is twisted, using a song of comfort to lure them to their death to get the swarm into a sealed room.
Yeah.
But Lily breaks free.
And this is the emotional gut punch. Lily has a moment of clarity. The human part of her surfaces. She looks at Sophia, eyes bleeding, skin moving, and begs for help. Mommy, help me. It hurts.
And it's just brutal. But Sophia looks at her, and she sees the truth. She's too far gone. There is no cure. So she has to make the choice, the Sophie's choice. Quite literally, since her name is Sophia.
She injects Lily with the lethal dose. She kills her daughter.
She holds her while she dies.
And the audience reaction to this is usually visceral rejection. It hurts to watch.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, honestly, fuck that. Watching a mother have to kill her monster daughter while she's crying, it is emotional brutality. It feels cruel.
It is cruel, but it's the only logical conclusion to the story Vasquez is telling. If you play God, you lose everything.
Lily transforms as she dies. The flies burst out of her in one final explosion.
A final violation.
Sophia sets the cabin on fire. She burns it all down. Her mother's legacy, her husband's grave, her daughter's body, all of it.
Fire's cleansing. It's the only way to end the cycle. Or so she thinks.
Section 7. The double twist ending.
Here we go.
Because Elena Vasquez isn't done hurting us yet.
No, the fire wasn't the end. The genre demands survival, but usually of the monster, not the hero.
Sophia drives away. She watches the cabin burn. She thinks it's over. She's numb. But then, she scratches her arm.
The itch. That simple gesture brings all the dread back instantly.
A bump appears. She is infected.
Twist 1. The survivor isn't a survivor, she's a carrier. The queen always ensures a backup plan.
She stops at a gas station. And she still has the jar.
What?
Why does she still have the jar? This is the part that made me scream at the TV.
Because it's her work. It's her obsession. She can't let it go.
It's madness.
It's the ring of power. It's the cursed object. She thinks she can study it, cure herself.
She goes to a city lab. She hands over the sample to some colleagues. And inevitably, the flies escape.
Pandemic implied. The local horror becomes global. The Mother of Flies isn't just a nickname anymore. It's a prophecy for the world.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
Twist number 2, the psychological blow. We get one final flashback.
This changes everything. We find out that Sophia didn't just witness her mother's death.
No.
She caused it.
Sophia intentionally infected her mother years ago for research. She pushed her mother into the chamber.
She isn't just a victim of generational trauma. She is the perpetrator. She is the villain.
She killed her mother for science. She got her husband killed. She killed her daughter. Sophia is a monster.
She is consumed by guilt, and now consumed by the flies. It reframes the whole movie. She wasn't trying to save her family. She was trying to save her experiments.
That is dark. That is pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
We get this hallucination sequence where she battles a fly-mother hybrid. It's trippy and weird. She injects herself with the serum and she survives. But she's scarred.
Physically and mentally destroyed.
The epilogue takes a time jump. Years later, we see news reports. Fly plagues are sweeping the globe. The world is ending.
Yeah.
Crops are failing. People are dying in the streets. And where is Sophia?
In isolation. Still researching. Still looking for a cure.
A cure for the plague she started.
It's a hell of her own making.
Yeah.
She is Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the hill, but the boulder is made of maggots.
And the post-credit scene, just to be a total jerk.
Just a little knife twist at the end.
A fly lands on a baby's crib in a generic suburban house.
The cycle continues. It's everywhere now.
Unbelievable. Just, wow. Okay, let's take a breath. That was a lot. Section 8, review and discussion.
So the source material gives this a 7.5 out of 10.
That feels fair. Maybe an 8 for the sheer audacity of the gore.
I could see that.
It tried things most movies are too scared to try.
The strengths are undeniable. Mia Gonzalez is incredible.
Yeah.
The practical effects mixed with CGI create a texture that is really disturbing.
Yeah.
The sound design is award-worthy.
The weakness.
Plot holes. How do they spread so fast? If the incubation is hours, a pandemic would move at light speed, but a timeline feels a bit wonky.
That's a good point.
Why didn't the CDC get involved sooner? And some twists were predictable.
Yeah, as soon as she mentioned mother's work, I knew the mom built the bugs. That's a classic trope.
It is, but thematically, it's rich. The mother of flies works as a metaphor for grief, yes, but also obsession.
Mm-hmm.
And the specific pressure on women to balance career and family and how that pressure can turn monstrous.
And the toxicity of secrets. If Sophia had just been honest from minute one, maybe Marco would still be alive. Maybe Lily would be alive.
It's comparable to Cronenberg, obviously. The body transformation reflects the inner psychological state.
For sure.
But the Ari Aster comparison is apt, too. The idea that family is a trap you can't escape.
The sins of the parent visited upon the child.
Literally visited upon the child in the form of flesh-eating larvae.
Gross. Just gross.
So the big question, would you recommend it?
If you have a strong stomach, yes. If you want to see a movie that makes you feel dirty, yes. But do not, and I repeat, do not watch it while eating spaghetti or rice. Just don't eat.
I think it's a must-watch for horror fans who feel desensitized.
Yeah.
This will make you feel something, even if that something is nausea.
Is Sophia a tragic figure or a monster? That's the lingering thought. That's what I'm left with.
I think she's both. That's what makes her terrifying. She's a monster created by tragedy who creates more tragedy. She is the mother of flies in every sense.
A tragic monster.
Okay.
I like that. All right, listen. We have talked about some truly disgusting visuals today.
We really have.
Larvae in sinks, exploding skin, flies in ears. If you want to see the breakdown of these scenes, and trust me, you do, you need to go subscribe to the Dread Den channel on YouTube.
Do it.
That's Dread Den. Go give them a sub. Tell them we sent you. They are doing the Lord's work over there.
Or the devil's work, depending on how you look at it.
True. Very true. All right, I'm going to go take a shower. Maybe 2. Scrub the feeling of this movie off me.
I'm going to check my window screens and buy some extra bug spray.
Good call. Catch you later.